Hello and welcome to episode 10 of the Witchy Knits podcast. It's been a while since I sat down to talk to you. Happy New Year to begin with. I hope you've had a wonderful holiday season and New Year's celebration, whatever you celebrate. I have had a busy Christmas and New Year's. I haven't been at home and it's just been all over the place, so I haven't really had any time to film or any energy to sit down and film, so I decided to have 2 weeks off. I was going to just have one and film like the Thursday after Christmas. No, last Thursday. I was going to film last Thursday, but I didn't for two reasons. One being I was way too tired and came home from my parents that day, so I was travelling, and two, my computer broke so I couldn't edit. But I've got that fixed now. I ordered a new part and exchanged it, so my computer is running again. Yay! Life is really hard without a computer these days, but I can say that since I fixed it 2 days ago, I've kind of missed not having a computer, because it takes up so much of your time. You don't think about it until you've been without it for a while, but it does take up a lot of time, and you get like hooked on scrolling through Facebook or clicking one video after another, so it does eat a lot of your time. That said, my computer died probably a couple of days after Christmas. I don't really remember, but like probably on the 28th, 27th, something like that. So and I fixed it on Monday this week, which was the 7th. So I did have a lot of time on my hands, but I've done nearly no crafting since I went on holidays, like for the holidays. Also, sorry if I am very slow and if I stumble on words today. I am exhausted after all the travellings and goings on, and I've been... There's a cat there. that was that this time. There are cats everywhere, and I've been having to take a lot of anxiety medication lately. I've not been doing great mentally, so I'm a bit slow at the moment. But hey, I'm here at least, and talking and doing this thing, so let's talk. I've got some lovely tea. I'm trying to... It's not a New Year's resolution or anything, but I'm trying to have less black tea and more green tea and herbal tea, and this is a turmeric tea. So I'm having some turmeric tea today, which is good but tastes like curry. It's a bit like drinking a non-savoury broth, really, but it's good. I like it. So I've got my tea, I've got my camera, I've got my lovely plant set up, which is looking miserable because everything is dying because of the winter weather. But yes, whips. I do have whips. I just have no finished objects, and yeah, no. Going to start with... I did not work one bit on this at all since last podcast, just showing it briefly, but it's the Christmas mitten. I don't know, I just didn't feel like continuing, and I didn't really have the time over the holidays, so this one has not moved at all. If you see paws flying here, it's because there's a floaty float and the cats want to catch it. So this is now a cat toy. We're going to actually see Elsa today, I think. She's usually hiding when I'm podcasting. See, I hate the camera. Look, it's Elsa! The cutest little grump grump. Oh. You smell like food. But yes, that's the Christmas mitten, and I didn't work one bit on it for these past 2.5 weeks. I really should. I want to finish it, but I don't know, cat hair on my lips again. So that's my first whip, and that was really quick. Sorry about that. My second whip, this is not a project bag, but it makes a cool project bag. It's geeky because it says Wool here, and it's fake leather. I many years ago bought a Woolcraft headset for my computer, which doesn't really work that well, but it's geeky and I love it, and it came in this bag, so I kept the bag. Actually, I have the headset as well, but I'm not using it. But in here is my sweater, which has seen some work. I was working on this on Christmas Eve, actually, and I am now on the bottom ribbing of this, and I decided to do 2x2, which I kind of regret. I should have gone 1x1, but I'm not gonna rip that out, and it looks super bright. But yeah, I'm on the bottom ribbing, and should probably make like that much more of that, which is probably something I could do today. Probably won't, but and then it's sleeves and some collar ribbing. So my Improv sweater by Karen Templer, if I remember correctly. I don't have show notes today, I'm super unorganised, but yeah, no, it's been a mess lately. I've been a mess lately. I can't do anything anymore. It's a wonder I'm not like slurring and stumbling over every word at the moment. So, that said, I'm not drunk and I'm not on anything. I just can't function. But yes, that's my sweater, and almost done with the body, which feels super nice. So I should get going with that, but yeah. Yeah, now I've got 2 new cast-ons to show you. Just swooshing through these because you've seen them so much before. But yeah, this is actually, it's not quite sweater sized, this bag, but it's almost, so I like it. But yeah, can't really close it at the top, but I will craft bag because I'm a geek like that. 2 new cast-ons. I've got 2 new cast-ons. This is from the FibreFox yarn. I've got about little more than half. Oh my god, the cat hair. Little more than half the skein left, which is perfect for that, like for a sock for me. So I cast on a heel flap sock from that, and just knitting a plain old vanilla sock with heel flap with Eye of Partridge. Nay. Eye of Partridge patterning? Is that what you called it? Like, I did this at my parents' last week. Got quite a bit left. So that's just no pattern or anything, just a straight up sock with a 1x1 ribbing and Eye of Partridge heel. It looks really small. I'm a bit worried I need to rip it out and start over. I've been knitting the same dimensions I do for myself all the time, and I did another pair of socks in the same yarn and they fit very nicely. So I might actually have to redo this. I don't know. I might have a tighter gauge now. I'm not sure. That might be the case. I need to try this on and see if the heel is way too small. I'm going to just rip it out and start over. But yes, that is, see, the partridge thing. Partridge in a pear tree. Can't sing today. But yeah, that's that one. And my last whip, I cast on and knit this yesterday, and it's a yoga sock. Didn't follow anybody's pattern. I made this up myself. It is a stockinette thing with pearl rose on it, and it's got a hole for the heel, and it's got Jenny's surprisingly stretchy bind off for the toes. And yeah, I did cast on the second one as well, but I only did one row, and I don't think I have enough yarn for the entirety of sock number 2. Yoga sock. Oh dear, sorry, shouldn't be like, oh look, my toesies. Really pleased with that. Might write down what I did as a pattern or a pattern like recipe. Going to make another pair first. And I, still didn't write down my snow globe sock, so there's that. I have a bunch of things to write down. But yeah, here's my second yoga sock. And here's how much yarn I have. So I'm going to have to, I don't know, put some white in there or something. We'll see what I do, but I'll find some of the yarn and put on there as well. Maybe I have this tiny little ball of really old yarn that's fairly similar colours. It's a bit softer though, so I don't know. I might use that to finish the other sock. So I don't have any more of that. It's hand dyed, one of a kind by TeddiesKnitts. So yeah, those are all of my projects for now. And yeah, no, I didn't start my cape or my cloak yet that I was going to sew, and I didn't make anything else that's like, I've been bullet journaling a bit, but I think if I show you that, it's going to be another video, and I have been drawing, but that's commission work, so I can't show it. Oh dear. So yeah, I've been mostly just lying low, and what have I been doing? I've been seeing people and been out and about, and yeah, no. I've got one tiny bit of a stash enhancement. I've got this Regia Stadion colour in like red and white, obviously, which is self-striping, so I'm hoping to make some candy cane socks. I got this from my mum. She had it in her stash, and she was like, take this yarn, but make me a pair of wrist warmers. So I'm going to make that and a pair of socks for me out of this yarn for next Christmas probably, or now, because I love peppermint like candy cane things all year round, because I'm silly like that. But yeah, that's my stash enhancement. I've got no other stash enhancements. I didn't buy fabric. I didn't really do anything. I've been just existing for two and a half weeks, trying to do things, get through the days. I've been doing a lot of cooking. I've been existing, really. I've been doing a lot of second-hand hunting. This top is from a second-hand shop. It's really cute, actually. It's really cute. I like it a lot. I bought where my mum and dad lives, in a second-hand shop where they live, and I also got and it's full of cat hair, of course. This sheer blouse the other day, you can't really see anything, but it's regular Peter Pan collar, puff sleeve blouse in black, of course, because black and grey are my main colours that I wear, and sometimes dark red and sometimes pink. But yeah, I don't do New Year's resolutions, but both David and I were like, we should try and actually make more of an effort to go often and dig through second-hand shops for clothes. I have this issue because I'm very short and I'm an extra small, and that size is almost never anywhere to be found in second-hand shops, especially not in black or grey. And I am quite particular with what I wear, because if I don't wear things that I feel like me in, I don't feel good at all. So but we're making more of an effort to do that this year, because yeah, obviously there are things, you just have to be there often to find them before anybody else does. So, and I mean, I do second-hand online shopping, but like from Facebook groups and stuff, so I'm already kind of doing that, but oh dear, I don't know. Last year was very weird, and this year has been continuing in that fashion, so I don't really have a lot to say this week. I just really wanted to get this podcast out so I don't, you know, just drop it and quit completely, because that's the risk. That's something I tend to do. If I don't do it for a couple of weeks, then I have a really hard time picking it up again. I don't like taking breaks at all, because I find it really hard to come back and say, oh hello, it's me again, and nothing is different, and it's been a very long time, and all of that jazz. So I just really wanted to get this up and maybe motivate myself to make some more things. I've been adding things to my Ravelry favourites. I am going to make a queue for this year, and I've done a goal to knit 20 things this year on Ravelry. I know that that's something I'm probably going to be able to do, but one of my issues with how I knit is I knit a lot of things not from patterns, so I need to knit 20 things from patterns on Ravelry this year. So yeah, I've got my work cut out for me, and it should be alright. There's 12 whole months left. Well, 11 and a half almost. But yes, other things that are like I want to do this year is I really want to get more organised and on top of things with, like, I mean, we are on top of things with cleaning and stuff, but I just, one thing I want is like this set schedule for when to do what, because everything does get done, but it's a bit all over the place, and I like structure. I don't like schedules in the sense that from this time to that time you have to do this, and from that time to that time you have to do that, because that stresses me out. But I like structure, so I want to get on top of everything and just get my life in order, because I can't with when things are just floating about at all. It's really a struggle for me, especially at the moment. And I know I'm going to need that after my therapy is done. It will be done in March, I think, the end of March. It's not done by any means at all, but my therapist is moving, so I might get referred to a new one, but that might also take a very long time, so we shall see what happens. because therapy right now is extremely difficult and I am doing very badly. So I'm not looking forward to that, but I know I'm going to need a bit of structure, a bit more structure than we already have, because I shouldn't say that we don't have any, because we do. And also I want to make more clothes, and I want to make more things, and just generally be more crafty and make more art and find a good space to do that. Another thing I'm going to do, I'm going to try and grow my pony collection a bit and get some proper, I don't know, I should make a video on my bullet journal. I am so behind. I'm not even done with this week, like, spread. Oh, God. And it's Thursday, so I'm just going to do it for aesthetic reasons because I have the week, and then just do the rest of the month. But I forgot all about making like pages for show notes and my tea tracker. Now I can put that there, that's no problem, I can put it here. But yeah, no, I should make bullet journal videos, but this year last year I had a white one, this year it's port red. I love this colour. It's, if you know me, it's black or grey or this colour or pink. Well, baby pink. I had a pink book the first year I did bullet journaling, but it's bright pink and I don't want that colour again, and I want this brand to release a baby pink book because I will be all over that. But yeah, this year I have a Merlot. No, it's called port red. I always want to say Merlot, or Merlot, but it's not called that. It's called port red. Port wine. I like port wine. I haven't had that in a very long time, but yes. And I've got a little unicorn skelly on it. I just need to show you because this is high levels of geekery for me. But yeah, I've got a little unicorn skeleton and a little bunny sticker so far. And the unicorn is from Killstar. And I made the little bunny myself because I like making stickers. And I like putting stickers on my bullet journal. And I did this before I even started writing in my bullet journal. I was like, no, I'm not going to stick anything on it until I've started it. And then, like, literally not even a minute after, I was like, unicorn. But yeah, that's that. I need to get going with all my crafty things. Oh, the struggle is real. The struggle is very real. Don't worry, this is not a real candle, so nothing happens if I flip my hair in it. That's another thing. My goals for my hair is I'm going to keep growing it. I am due for a trim next month. I usually trim like a centimetre tops, half a centimetre to a centimetre every 3 or 4 months. And I think I'm due for that next month. But it has grown quite a bit. I had the goal to get to hip for Christmas, which I am pretty sure I did because it's now past my, like, the start of my hip bones. So my goal for next year is to get it right there. And I think that's going to be doable. And I'm also due for a henning. So, hair things. That's another geeky thing for me. Hair. I love my hair. I love hair in general. I have been rambling now. I can always tell that I do like doing this thing, talking to the camera, sitting here and just chat about everything and crafting and knitting and bullet journaling, but then I get in this rut where I don't do it. Yeah, I don't like when that happens, but hey, that's life, I guess. But yes, since I have been mostly rambling about random things for the past few minutes, I should probably sign this off and wish you a very nice weekend and very crafty nice week next week. And yeah, if you want to continue seeing what I get up to, consider subscribing and liking this video, because I try to put up a podcast every Friday. And if you are interested in seeing like videos about my bullet journaling or other things I do throughout the weeks, leave a comment or post in... One of the cats is doing something in the kitchen with the cupboards. I don't like that. Stop! Or write something in... Oi! Write something in the Ravelry group, which will be linked in the show notes in the description. So yeah, let's have a chat about things, and yeah, I will see you again next week. Have a great weekend, and I will see you in a week. Bye!